Wish I could play bloody music in this. I wish I could play music for us. We could sit here and just party. Let's just play music in our own heads and then we'll just party. Anyway, to get us all up here. Hold on. Where are we? Okay, got us. Sound is down. Live chat is on. All is good in the world. There we go. Pardon moi. Good afternoon to you all. I'm sitting here happy as a pig in, well, dirty stuff, mud and stuff. I'm as happy as a pig in one of them. I'm happy as a pig in mud. There, I'll just say it that way. I'm home. I can't believe I'm home. I've done a video. I've put it up. I've got another 2 videos for you, right? That I don't. Here, that's in your face. Look, there I'm shoving flavourings in your face. What kind of friend am I? I'm a rubbish friend, me. Do you know what? Let me paint these. Hold on. Get paintbrushes here. Let me just give you a wee paint. Do you know what? This is what I want for you, right? Watch my paintbrush. It's going to go up and round and up and round. I love yous. Oh my God. Listen, I honest to God feel as if I've been locked up in prison or something. I know prison must be way different from hospital, right? I've never actually been in prison myself, so I don't know. I'm presuming it's a lot worse, right? Because hospital you get lovely meals and stuff and a nice kind of comfy bed. Anyway, that's good. Look, I feel as if I've been banged up. And not in a nice way. I mean, see if I was going to be banged up in a... Look, there I'm in the gutter. How long's that? 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Didn't eat in the chat yet? Probably not, if I behave myself. Banged up as in prison. I feel like that, kind of. I'm out driving my car going, look at me driving in the wilderness. I'm looking about me going, oh my God, look at me. There's trees and lamps and dogs and stuff like that all about. And I'm driving. That's what I'm doing now. Do you know, I'm absolutely fine sitting here. Right, see here? I feel normal, if there's such a thing as normal. Breathing wise, I feel normal. But see, when I got up to go to the bathroom and back, I'm gasping for air. I don't think the lungs inflated yet. Does the lung inflate again? I don't know. Nobody told me. It's my left lung that's collapsed, right? But it's definitely not back to normal because see when I breathe in, I can still feel pain in it, and I'm dead breathless. It's doing my nothing. It is doing my nothing. Just showering, going for a shower this morning. See, by the time I got out the shower, I was exhausted. I felt exhausted, and the pains, my back, and all the rest of it. But Lewis, my beautiful Lewis, how are you? Thank you for coming. Lewis, it was terrible. Lewis had to go in an ambulance. I was embarrassed. Now I know everybody says you shouldn't be embarrassed, but see when you're in my situation, you're getting rushed out of hospital in an ambulance. It's embarrassing. You've got to just look. Jenny! Oh, Jenny, look at your gorgeous face. Jenny, how I've missed you. I've missed you so much. I have. Oh, listen. Wait a minute. I take a. I take a. No, I wasn't even going to say nothing about this, right? But I've had a flavouring already, so my tongue's loose. If anybody wants to hook me up later. See, I can't resist. Do you know, I'm not giving their channel because they're a fellow YouTuber, right? No, that is, to me, this is terrible, Jenny, right? What happened to me? To me, this is like, betrayed. I don't know. A fellow YouTuber, right, that I watched and stuff, and had sent me a message about my 2 live streams that I done from hospital. You know how I was in for 10 days, right? And I done 2 live streams, one on the Saturday and I think one on the Monday. The one on the Saturdays because I always come on Saturdays, right? And the Monday, talking about how I was raking in cash, right? Now I know. So this person that I thought was a friend was saying that I was raking in cash and all the rest of it because of the live streams and stuff, and me playing on it kind of thing. Listen, I'm not playing on it. See, if I'm playing on it, I apologise, but it's just something that's happened to me. I mean, I've been missing for 10 days. Right, I'm going to come on and Celia, my gorgeous Celia, good evening, afternoon to you. Right, so anyway, see, just to put that person's mind at rest. Let's just put the person's mind at rest. Let me tell you, I got one donation the whole time that I was in hospital, right? And it was a very generous donation that was like £5 or something, right? And to me, that's a very generous donation. So see you that was in my inbox saying that now you can sleep nice and happy at night. It was only the one person that had donated to me, and I was not fishing for nothing. For God's sake. See if people think that now. How long have I been on here? And see if I wanted to milk it, I would have not been doing it when I first went in. See, when I first went in, was fit. I could hardly even speak, right? Did I fire up a live stream from my hospital bed? No. I went in the Monday and it was Saturday when I first came on the live stream. I can't believe I'm talking about this. Do you know, see when I got the wee message, I thought to myself, I'm not even going to address this, but obviously it's pissing me off. Obviously it's pissing me off, so I need to talk about it. But there you are. Listen, you can sleep nice tonight knowing uh, there wasn't hundreds and thousands of people throwing cash at me, right? Which I would have felt awkward about anyway if you know me. Well, obviously you don't anyway. Why am I even giving what look I had there? I've said it now, that's it. Jenny, I know. As if you're not feeling bad enough. What, I'm not allowed to come on and talk to it was like I'm not allowed to come on and talk to my friends. Right, this is a way for me to get in contact with all of you. See, Jenny, see if I wanted to speak to you, how am I going to speak to you? This is the only way I get to talk to all of you. It's not as if I've got all your personal phone numbers and can sit and talk to you. And it was bloody visiting time. It was visiting time. People had visitors. I never had visitors that day. I'm sitting myself. You were my visitors that day. I never asked for anything. I never wanted anything. All I wanted was to just sit and talk to you. And then I'm getting shit. Honest to God. Oh, look, on it. See, and I'm not feeling. I'm still not 100%. So people are annoying me. Oh, did I just get a? Oh my God! Somebody had sent me a super thanks. That is so. See, there you go. There, there. You know who you are. I just got a super thanks for £15. I'll see what £8 of that or something. But thank you so much for sending me a wee a thank you thing. That is awfully kind. Do you know that's the first one I've got on this. But that's look. Even in hospital, I was saying that's not what I'm about. I came on this after the cancer battle. Jenny, I can't believe I'm having to do it. And Jenny, right, I went in on the Monday. See, the Monday, I could hardly even speak. See, if I was going to be like, listen, I'm going to get a lot of cash here, right? I'm going to get, do you know, think I would have fired up a live stream for the hospital bed when I just went in so that I could play on how ill I was, and I was ill. I wasn't good. I thought I was dying, right? With the mask and I'd intervene. I'd drips in me and everything like that. Not in this arm, but this arm. Drips and everything in me. Do you not think I would have thought to myself, I might get some cash, right? And went on when I was like that, right? And milked it. I went on when I was feeling good because I didn't want you to see how ill I was. I didn't want you to see how bad I was because I didn't want you feeling bad. Why do people do this to me? Well, I look and I don't even know why my entertain is annoying me. If that's what it is. Oh, I hate to admit that it is kind of annoying me because see, see if it was a true statement, you probably see when you get accused of something that's no right, you kick off, and that's the way I feel now. And for God's going to let me heal before you stick the boot back into me. Just let me heal. I've been through a lot. Just be nice to me for a week or two, please. Then you control. Go back to trolling. Just leave me. Just leave me for a week or two before you start trolling me again. Anyway, I've got business. I've got business to do and everything. Listen, this is probably going to be a long live stream. I'm probably going to play music and maybe get into trouble. Oh yeah, we could go over to Blueberry's vlogs. I'm just having an absolute brainwave here, right? I'm having a brainwave. See Blueberry's vlogs, that's my other channel. I can go in there and play copyright music, can't I, without monetizing it? Ooh, it's like a cunning plan is happening. Jenny, look, I swear on my kids' lives. See, when I was in the hospital, I was worried about yous. I can't help it. When I first see, you've got to realise. See, when I first came on here and started all of this, I was just getting over the whole cancer thing. I thought it was dying, right? I just go for that. I came on here just to maybe one or two people, if I could help them in any way, just do it, and I would feel really good about it. And it grew and grew and grew. Oh, Paula, my beautiful Paula, you did send me a gift. Thank you so much. You are very, very kind. And Paula, see when you do that, we give you a hashtag. That's a special thing. Not everybody gets a hashtag on here, but everyone in the chat, please give lovely Paula. Paula, I'm going to talk about you. Paula was my friend from the bed next to me in the hospital. Paula, get your seatbelt on, strap in. We might be in the gutter shortly. We'll be in the... Paula was my wee friend that was next to me. Paula, we're going to need to go for a wee tea or something like that, a wee breakfast or something like that and talk. Thank you for the wee gift. That is very, very kind of you. Yes, Paula was in the next bed for me, right? Next bed. But Paula was just in and I was leaving. And I was happy to leave, Paula, but not to leave you, just to get out of there. You know what it's like. I was desperate to get home. I'm looking here. Is there no... Look, this is a pure catfish, isn't it, really? Paula has seen me in the hospital bed, right? You can't get any worse than that. Can't get any worse than that. She's seen me at my absolute worst, and now she's seen me. Like, hold on, Paul. Wait. I'll give you the... like that. But Paula, did you see what I was talking about? Like colours. I was talking to Paula about colours and makeup and stuff. Paula, I've got loads of videos you can watch. I've got, as I said, in the hospital, I've got over 1,000 palettes. That's terrible, but there you are. There you are. Right, Jenny, that asshole. I can't even believe I've got to... Oh, Jesus Christ. Look, see when you're no well and the trolls get you, you're like, fuck off. Paula, I hope you've got a little beverage. I'm going to take this in the... Paula, did I ever show you... Did I talk about Jason to you? See, Paula was in the bed. 3 people went through that bed, and that bed. I thought I was in there for life. I was banged up abroad, but in my own country. That's the way it felt. It felt as if I was banged up abroad. Without the... I don't know. Do you know what... who was it I was talking to? Oh, it was ASMR Tingle Pink. Anita, I was talking to her the other day, and she was talking about the hospital food in Thailand, right? Paula, wait till you hear this. Our hospital food was banging. Our hospital food was brilliant. In Thailand, if you're in hospital, do you know what they give you? A fish's head. Aye. Fucking you the body, give them the fish's head. That's what they're getting. See, you're no well, your lungs collapse and all the rest of it. Do you know what you need in you? A head of a fish. I was like, oh my God, I love my wee rolling jam in the morning. See, when I get told that, I was like, And she went, I didn't eat it. I was like, look, I don't blame you. I would need to be absolutely like I'd need to be absolutely starving. Like starving like, oh, there's a caterpillar, I want to put that in my mouth. I'd need to be that kind of starving, right? Before I went, fishy's head. A fish's head? No. I'm not getting on anybody else's culture or nothing like that, but like I can't even think about that. A fish, Jenny. That's in hospital. That's the hospital food. And she says in our wee ward, me and Paula's ward is like 40 a bed. It was me, Paula, and then two other ladies, right? And 18 was in her ward. 18. I thought, oh my God. Thailand, she stays. I was like, oh my God. No, we thought we were bad. I was looking out the window going, oh, look at the outside world. I can't imagine that. Fish's head for lunch. There you are. That's what you're getting. Don't even complain about it. Paul, I've been, oh, well, I was eating it. It's the bloody steroids. See, they gave me the steroids and then that's it. I'm absolutely starving all the time. Here, before I forget, and listen, I apologise to everyone last week that I couldn't give a wee shout out to. So this week I'm just going to show your names. And I've sat here and wrote these all down. There's all your wee beautiful names. Where are we? There are we. See, I've got these all done today. So I want to thank you all for being in my wee club. If you want to be in, and if you have got the money, join the wee club. You get a wee badge next to your name and stuff like that, right? I'll give you a shout out on a Saturday. But see, if you've not got the money, please do not think, oh, I'm going to use a wee bit of money here, because I would feel bad about it. Keep your cash. I love you just as much. And if you talk to me, I'll talk to you. I'll give you a shout out anyway. Listen. So here is April Fool's Day today. Let's talk about that in a minute or two, right? Think about an April Fool's that you want to tell me about. Right, Bex, my gorgeous Bex, thank you so much, Bex. Maren, my beautiful Maren, thank you very much, Maren. Margaret is abs. See, if you see Margaret, she's Amy Winehouse's double. I love her. Margaret, thank you so much. Tash, my sweet Tash, thank you, Tash. Scottish Bluebell, thank you so much. Sarah, thank you so much, sweet Sarah. Celia, thank you, Miss Celia, thank you so much. Angela, lovely Angela, thank you so much, Angela. Moramick, thank you so much, gorgeous Moramick. Lydia, thank you, Lydia. Thank you so much, Melania. Thank you very, very much, Melania. Carolyn, she doesn't stay that far for us, Paula Carolyn. She's in our neck of the woods. Thank you so much. Edge of ASMR. Edge of ASMR. You're getting a wee whistle because it's a Saturday, you know what it's like. I like to edge of ASMR. This could be your night. I'm a bad lassie on a Saturday. What can I say? Do you know what I mean? Like, nobody's safe. You're only safe. I'll be in your inbox and tell me, do you know, I love you more than just a friend. That's the kind of gal I am on a Saturday. Who am I kidding? Stuart, apart from you, Stuart, you're a family man. And I hope your family's doing good. Thank you so much. Lindsay, thank you so much. My golfer girl, you're not a safe golf. I know you're married golfer girl, but still, I could be in your inbox. Please explain to your husband. My gorgeous Vera, my fellow granny Vera, thank you so much. And I've got two mysterious deleted channels, but one, I know who it is. One is my M. I don't know where M had went to, but our channel's been deleted. But it comes up on my thing as deleted channel. So just now I've got two deleted mysterious channels, but I know one's my gorgeous M. I love you very, very much. And I'll see you whenever you come back to the YouTube world and the other mysterious deleted channel. I want to make love to you. As long as you're not my stalker. And I want to thank Elle, Charlene, and Caitlin. They gave me a wee PayPal donation. every month, and it's very much appreciated. But listen, I thank you all for just being here and be my be be my friends. Thank you for being my friends. And you just need a medal. Has I got a medal to give you just to be my friend? Look, we're going to go and kiss Jason in a minute. I don't even think I got to tell Paul about the whole Jason thing. He had been spoke about a lot though. I had spoke. In fact, I was only days in, and I was already showing the nurses Jason Momoa's ass. Listen, do you know? I was like, have you ever seen? They hadn't even given me happy tablets or nothing like that, right? They gave me a wee scoot of the oral morph one day, but I never felt high or nothing. But anyway, I was talking. I was like, here, it keeps you going. I was like, Jason Momoa's ass. Have you ever seen it? No, I've not. Well, you've not seen it. That gives me absolute permission now. Where's my phone? Yeah, I look at it and I was like, Jason Momoa's ass. And I was like, it's showing all the nurses. So we all had a right good look. And see, when you're in hospital, looking is a good thing. You're strapped to that hospital bed with oxygen usually, right? And look, young talent goes by, and I'm thinking that young boy's probably about the age of my daughter, and I shouldn't have been. But I just want to applaud God. Thank you. It's a beautiful human being there. I'm good at appreciating some beauty, and we had some nice talent. In fact, one young guy came in, and I was like, oh, well done, son, well done. Everybody was laughing at me. I was like, what? Just thanking God. God is a wonderful artist. Thank you. Just putting some beauty there for me to look at. I see at my age, looking's as good as having a good look at somebody. Oh, that's as good as a leg. Well, who am I kidding? A leg girl's better, but you take what you get. Your iron brew, Paula, yes. Did you get fed good? Listen, that's the thing. We get fed brilliant. And see, when I had the constipation, this is the. Please excuse me, people that haven't seen this, but it was terrible. The constipation. I've never been constipated in my life, and I've been to Florida a few times. People say it usually happens when you go abroad and stuff. Right? I was always regular until I went to hospital, and I was like eating 3 meals a day, and lunchtime is a 3-course meal. I'm a fat bastard eating it all. Just shoveling it down the throat, starving with the steroids, starving. I'm not even kidding on anymore. Do you want bread with it, Linda? Yes, I do want bread with it. I do. Do you want sugar in your coffee? Make it too. That's just the way I was. I was just like, Paul, I'm going to show you Jason. I was saying to the ladies, but we were talking about Jason before, and I was saying to the ladies about Jason and about how it was golfer girl got me Jason, right, Paula? My gorgeous friend golfer girl got me Jason. So I had him in the shower. There is pictures I'll show you if you're on Facebook of that. I had him in the shower. I had him in the bed like as if I'd just been caught. Do you know what I mean? And see the bottom half of his legs, Paula, for some reason they've caved in. They don't work anymore. Now, people have got ideas that maybe I've overworked the man. Right, wait to see how breathless I get just for there into here is unbelievable. Now, see, I'm already feeling it here. Oh, see, that 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 is how bad my breathing is. That is how bad it is. Oh. Jason, meet Paula. Paula, meet Jason. Jason, I'm going to struggle over here. See your gorgeous face. I give you a smackaroo. See, he's a happy guy. See what I'm talking about? With the lung. the long's just not right. I'm still breathless. Listen, Jason, see if you come tonight, son. You're doing all the work. Oh shit, there's the door. That might be Jason now. Oh, Jesus, Mary, Joseph, and the wee donkey. Oh, Jesus. Do you know what it is? It's my grandson's Easter present. Oh, she's come undone. Good evening. See how much it takes out of you. See, by the time I get out of the hospital. So the lung's definitely, the lung's not 100% by any means. But I'm okay when I sit down. That was my grandson's Easter present that's arrived. Oof. Oh, Chris, have you? See, you can be sitting in your chair, normal, and then when you get up to walk, it's as if your lungs just are like, nope. No, we're not letting you take oxygen in. It's a bastard. So there you are. This is it. This is I mean, I don't know when my lungs going to get back to normal. They never even said. They said it was collapsed, right? So I'm presuming it's just going to uncollapse. I mean, see, well, they let me go, so I presume it wouldn't be bad. Oh, listen, I know my wee darlings, my wee bed buddy, my wee bed buddies. Why they go crazy? Oh, I need a pee as well. Right, I'll put you somewhere nice, right, just now while I go and do a pee. I think I've actually locked the dogs outside. Oh, did you see my wee reef? Look, I've got a summer one coming, so this is my spring one. It's my spring one. So I've got a summer one coming, and then an autumn one, and then my winter as usual. But I'm going to have one up my door all year round. But listen, why don't you just look at my nice garden while I go and do a pee? A minute, move that out of the road. Right, I'll do that. Right, let me know if anything happens. I'm going to do a pee. Pulling the grassy then, darling. Oh, what a great. Oh. anything happening. I know, it's going to take a while before I get back to normal, I think. Look, there's some of my things down, see? I'm glad we're out here. I want to do some planting. I want to plant. There's my... See, that's all smashed. My hedgehog's smashed as well, look. Let's see, my hedgehogs fell off. Oh, here's her shouting. Here, there might be wee nets about. There could be a shenanigan in the neighbourhood. Listen, I'm keeping it real. This is a honour. I keep it real on this channel. The real Scotland. No, we're no all skipping about with bagpipes and tart and stuff. There's wee nets and things. What do I have it down here? Oh, my fairy village is all over the place. My fairy village. Let me fix it. Fairies. Fairies are down everywhere. Look, that one's down. Fairies are all over the place. Seashells. Oh. Why is that not standing up? There. This is where I like to sit. I was thinking about my rocking chair when I was in as well. Come on, Name. Come on. Jeez. You see her running. Poppy. Oh, she's in the house there. She is. Right, okay. Right, one in, Mr. Mike. Shit. One in. There we are. Do you want to see what my wee grandson got me for Mother's Day? Oh, my heart. Wait, I'll show you. Look. Oh, my goodness. My daughter done that, but he done look at these beautiful lines. Isn't that beautiful? So that's my hole now. Oh, and there's my Marilyn. I was talking about Marilyn in hospital. I feel sad. Sad about poor. See, I'm a bit breathless again. Oh, where's my drink? Right, hold on, I'll put yours down. Let me fix yours first. There. Let me get you sorted. Oh. Oh, oh dear. I tell you. Oh. What gets you? Oh, it gets you. I know, how do you collapse along? I'm trying my best. I'm still taking these. See, I can't even breathe. These are to... Oh, Christ, there I've got a straw in your face. Look at that, friend, Emma. This is... Oh, I showed you them the other day. You put them in water in the morning. Wait a minute. I need to get a breath. Oh, dear God. See, I'm all right when I'm sitting down. It's just the getting up is the problem. Coming down. Oh, thank goodness. Stuart, my gorgeous Stuart, how are you? I'm doing great. I'm doing brilliant. I was just in the kitchen snogging Jason. So that shows. Listen, I was going to say that shows you I'm getting better. But see, when I was really, really ill, right at the beginning of the week, right, I swear this is absolutely true. I'm sitting and I'm crying in my bed, gasping for air. The horrible. Look at my poor arm. That's the intravenous drips, right? I had them everywhere. I had them all over, right? So I'm really bad. And here, all of a sudden, 2 fire engines drive in, right? I'm right at the window as well. I'm like, I feel like saying thank you, God. Thank you. God sent them. God sent these guys for me. Two fire. No, you're lucky if you get one, but two fire engines full of really, really talented people, I suppose. So there I was, like looking out the window. Oh, hi, hi. Do you know the pain went away? It just shows you that should be a pain relief in itself. Aquaman, senior pain just sent him down to the house. By God, my pain. What pain? What back pain are you talking about? It went. Chris, my beautiful Chris, I am happy to be home. Thank you so much. Anyway, Chris, oh, the lung issues are terrible. See now, I'm feeling like I'm almost myself, right? And see in the next few minutes, you'll be able to tell I'll look as if there's nothing wrong. But see, as soon as I get up to go to the toilet and back, I can't breathe. I cannot. My lungs are just saying no. It's weird. Where are you going, Stuart? Oh, we need to know. Stuart, it was a bloody great. I'll tell you. See, no matter what, look, I'm not even going to be. Well, I'm going to be properly crude here. I was going to say I'm not going to be crude and dirty, but who you know me? That should be my middle name. Dirty, Linda, Linda Blueberry, Dirty Scotland. That's it. That's my name. Listen, I started to think about all different kinds of scenarios. Actually, I was. Oh, I, I got my ass. I swear to God, I got my ass out of bed. I pulled the oxygen from my face, flung it on the bed like that. Who needs oxygen? Straight over at the window, Stuart, looking out like that. Why? Aye, aye. Oh, mm. Was that? Oh, to get his hose. That one's winding the hose there. In fact, I think it was like FaceTime my daughters. Wait till you see this, by the way. Wait till you see this, because everybody knows me. Firemen and policemen. That's my thing. Wait till you see what's going on here. And I'm going. Can you see them? Can you see them now? There's two. Can you see the two of them? They're going. Aye, mum. We can see there's two fire. Can you see? Bells, oh, Ireland. Oh, I would love to do that. I would love. Do you know, Stuart? I feel as if we've all, us in Scotland, but we've all got a kind of, I don't like family. It feels like Ireland feels like family to us. It does. It feels as if they're just Scotland, but they're Ireland, and they'll feel as if they're Ireland, but they're Scotland, kind of thing. We're very similar. Paula, it was good. Some mad bastard had obviously set the alarm off down the stair. Um, we know it was down the stair because we were all, even the nurses, we were all looking out the window going, what the hell's going on? And of course I'm thinking, see if it is a fire, how the hell are we getting out of here? Because the wee windies are like that, and I'm thinking my fat ass isn't going to squeeze through that in a million years. There could be a million people at the back of me shoving, and I am not. I'm going to be like Augustus Gloop in the chocolate factory going up the tube. That'll be me, only pink hair and older, and a lady. We could argue that. I'd be the Augustus Gloop of the hospital. Shove me out that. There's no chance in hell I'm getting out that window. We'd need to smash it. We'd need to find some. Oh, this was going through my head. Like, what the hell's going? Well, and other stuff, better stuff. And I had a wee dream. Paula, this was before you came in, right? I think it was. In fact, was it the day you came in? It could have been the day that you came in, actually. And I'd woke up in the morning, like, morning, ladies, as I always do. And they were going, morning, Linda. How did you sleep? And I'm going, I slept all right. No. And they went, oh, you must have been sleeping good because you were laughing in your sleep. And I was going, what? Going, aye, you were barely laughing in your sleep. And I was like, oh my God, I can't remember my dream. And I said to the ladies, here, but he's a lucky, it could have been a naughty dream. Can you imagine how uncomfy you would have felt? Oh, yeah, come on, right there. imagine that? Oh, aye, that's the spot, Aquaman. Can you imagine that? Shut up, Linda. I'm sleeping like, I put your hand like that and your leg, get your leg here. Put it. Can you imagine me doing all that? That would have been uncomfortable. So they were lucky it was just laughter. Yes, see, half of my family is Irish and half of them are Canadian. I've got the Canadian blood in me. Do you know, Stuart, that is one. I think it's wonderful that you're watching both sides because, especially where we can this stage, you know what I mean? There's either that side or that side, and there's nothing else. But as I say, I'm not a bitter person. I like to hear other sides of the story. I like to hear other people talking, kind of thing. And I think a lot of us should be more like me and just think of, especially football. See, these people like, oh no, I would not marry a Celtic fan. Things like that. Would you let a Celtic fan operate on your loved one's heart when they were dying? Yes, you would. They're people. Doesn't matter. Doesn't mean they're going to be a shitty surgeon or nothing like that. Do you know what I mean? So a lot is stupid. But yes, I would love to. I'd love to do that as well. My wee pal in the astronomy class, she's German, and we were talking about when the wall got took down. I remember that. I remember watching that live on the telly when the Berlin Wall got took down. I remember that. And I remember everybody, including my mum and dad, everybody was crying watching that because it was like a breakthrough in a lot of shit. Oh, the people are great. And the accent, oh, the accent. Stuart, I would love to visit. I'd love to visit where the Berlin Wall was. I would love to see that. They've probably got bits and bobs of it. They've kept, but I remember it being filled with graffiti. The whole wall was absolutely filled with graffiti. I remember that. But they were that was a bad time that we stayed in when it was like I don't even know if I can say their initials on here or anything like that. But the people that were doing bad stuff like I can't even talk on here. See, there's so many things I'll get into trouble for if I say, but we all know what was going on during the Troubles. That's all you need to know. It was during the Troubles. All that was going on. I was born in '71, so I lived through all of that. And I remember when the wall came down, and my mum and dad were even very emotional about it. And families were getting together for the first time, and people can go on blaming each other. It was you, it was you, it was you, it was you. They'll get absolutely nowhere. Nowhere. In that case, just say none of us were right, both of us were wrong. Let's move on from here and never talk about it again. Move on. That's what should happen. But some people just love the fighting. But Ireland's meant, in fact, Stuart, a lot of Braveheart actually get filmed in Ireland. Did you know that? Mel Gibson and his kill. And I know Mel Gibson's probably bad now because he said a lot of anti-Semitic things, which is not right. Mel Gibson, that's completely wrong. But see, at the time when it was like Mel Gibson and the kilt and the bare bumps and stuff like that, I bought that movie. I'm not even going to lie. I bought that. That movie's my movie now. And it's only certain bits I like to watch. Listen, I'm a bad lassie. What can I say? Yes, Paula. Yes, I was the same. I remember it. It was a very. It was an emotional time, and it was like eventually we've kind of made a breakthrough in humanity. As I was talking, see astrology last night. I was talking to. We were talking about aliens. We talk about aliens all the time. And I was talking about, see if there was an alien race, right, they'd be more intelligent than us because they could get to our planet for one, right? And two, them looking at us and thinking, look at them killing each other. right? People are killing each other and all the rest of it. And if that's not bad enough, they're killing the planet with pollution and plastic and all the rest of it. Look at them. Crazy. Great. Do you know what? If I was an alien, I'd put one of the like security barriers all the way around Earth and just leave them to it. They're crazy. They're killing each other. As when you think it, it's mental. See the wee guy last night? Oh God! Oh, I don't know. I've not even got my book. See, even this is going to make me breathless. I'll show you. This is what it's like. This is what it's like. Back to my bag. In fact, where's my pen? Is my pen in here? My pen's in here. See? See? That's what it's like. It's very, very breathless. Very breathless for... Where's my pen? Oh, there's my mate. I can't even show you my wee mate. I can show you my Lanard. The golfer girl got me this Lanard. Look, it's got stars and stuff on it. And my membership. Where's my... Oh, here, I've got a pen there. I can use that pen. Oh, breathless. Do you know, Sarah Louise, good evening to you. Do you know, I'm a dafty. See, right now, I should be on one of the hotlines for somebody that wants MD to talk dirty to them. Like that, pure breathless. That. I'd make a fortune. I'd be sitting here quitting. Quitting. Right, wait till I get where are we? March. Me talk. 31st. Oh, this is it. Is it this one? I've missed the whole page. I've missed the whole page. Right, this is it. Friday 31st was yesterday. Right, they were talking about I'm feeling a lot better, Sarah. Definitely feeling a lot better. Space news. I don't even think I've got much about space news. Planet 9 they were talking about, right? Pluto, they're calling Planet 9 because they demoted it. They said, no, Pluto, get back. You're not a planet at all. You're masquerading as a planet, but really you're not. But people are all still fighting about that in space news. People are all still going, no. It's got satellites, which means moons round about it, so it should be a planet. So they're still all kicking off about bloody Pluto. Just planet or no planet, just let's call it Pluto. But that was all kicking off. And then the Russia thing I told you about, that they had invested with the European Space Agency to make this wee Mars rover. But now because of the war and stuff, they've said to Russia, like that, so they're doing it themselves. So it will be later on. I did write the year. When did I write the year? I didn't. I thought I wrote the year, but obviously I didn't. I'm not that good at notes. Oh, that's Mr. Mike in the background. That's my 17-year-old boy. He's 17. And Poppy's down here. I'll show you Poppy. She's my wee buddy. There she is, like, look at the amount of blankets and stuff. Oh, why did that just do your name? Paula, I don't know why that just done your name, but it did. It just done your name. There you go, you're getting a special shout out. Oh, that's what I was meant to do before. And it never came up, so now it's up. Thank you for the super chat, Paula. Thank you so much. Oh, yours is called Sarah Louise. See, when I was inside, honestly, I feel as if I've been banged up abroad or something. I feel as if I've been in prison, but I know I've not. But I was like, oh, crying and going, I can't believe I'm missing my dogs. And my son was sending me pictures of them lying on my bed. Oh my God, they're on my bed smelling me and stuff, and I've ran away from them. They don't know what the hell's going on. They just know their mummy's run away. So I was in a terrible state in the hospital. So me and the lady across, oh, we were crying. Paula, I told you about this, I think, in the hospital. Oh, are we dogs? And she loves her dog, and we're talking to we're Skyping the dogs, guys. Hello, hello, hello. And we're Skyping the dogs. And this lady across went, oh, my dog was attacked. And we were going, oh, that's terrible, aye. That's really bad. And she went, aye, another dog attacked my dog. My dog was a young dog and like a rag doll. Oh, no, I can't even watch a movie. See the movies. If dogs die, that's it. I'm done. If I see a dog limping, my day's ruined. No, can you do it? Can you do it? So I was like, oh my God, that's terrible. Why, this dog. I says, and what? I says, the owner get arrested. Well, he wasn't bothered. And we were like, that's ridiculous. She says, I've got pictures. Me and the lady, go, oh, no. I was like, I don't want to see pictures. I don't want to see pictures. My imagination's pretty good, and I really don't want to see pictures of this incident of the dog. We're wired up to Austin. Does she not come out of her bed and show us the pictures of the dog? See all the blood? And I'm going, aye, I see the blood. She's flicking through it loud. She see the dog. Oh my God, aye, I see the dog. Like that. And I'm thinking, see, after I'm thinking, who does that? Is it just me? Well, Margaret, her name was, my wee pal Margaret. It was me. We were side eyeing each other. What the fuck's going on? I know poor Pluto got it, Paula. Fuck off, Pluto. You're not in our club anymore. Oh yeah. I know, Stuart. I know. And listen, it was absolutely no. I didn't want to see that with the dog. I swear to God, I did not. I could have lived the rest of my life quite happy not seeing that. I know what happens, and but to be on her side, she showed us pictures of the dog's owner, and it was exactly what I thought. A skinhead wee Ned walking up to his dog like that. Oh yeah, are you being bad? The dog's covered in blood. You been a naughty boy. Just terrorised this other dog. Do you know what I mean? I would listen. I would have been in Cortonvale prison. Do you know what I've thought about it? I was so tempted. See, this is it. I can get myself into hot water here. See, when I took us all a Cortonvale, I was wanting to just time how long it would take you to get like a stone over the fence and stuff. I'd have been arrested for that, wouldn't I? Because I thought I was just throwing stone. I would have been arrested just as well. Sophie was with me. I don't think he thinks. I do not think things through. Think things. So as you showed, I was weird. I was definitely weird. So I was a weird, and then crying because you're not getting home. She said they hadn't bothered with her for like years about her breathing, but they'd also done scans and said her scans were clear. I don't know. Especially with that virus, I'm not allowed to say. I don't know what that presents itself like with the lungs. But with mine, they could tell it was my lungs were full with water, and one of them had collapsed. So, oh my God, Paula! See this, Paula? Have you seen the things now? I'm not here to judge MD's beliefs or anything. I'm just here to talk about how strange they are from our point of view, kind of thing. And I don't even, it's not even in America, it's somewhere else. But there's this like city or tribe or whatever, right? And when their loved ones die, they die, right? But they get them up every year. Every year they redig them and bring them up and take pictures. And they change the corpses' clothes and stuff like that, and take pictures. See if he's going YouTube, you'll find this, right? And I'm not bullshitting. That's what they do. They dig up their loved ones and like let's go up. Aunt Sally, come up. You've not seen the way in Aunt Sally this away, and they've got pictures of the kids and this corpse and stuff. To us, that is weird, right? To us, that is like what the actual. But that's a normal thing for them. That's the kind of stuff that they do that. Stuart, do you know that? Here, Stuart, I look, see if you saw me get, I'd be smiling at you and winking and going, if I was to be arrested, yous know, yous know. Here, I was talking about Officer Bob. I says, I don't know if Bob's his real name, by the way, but I'm happy. And see the wee lady across me, Margaret, her son, good look, I'm not going to lie, good looking guy, my age, but he was married and stuff like that, right? He was a sergeant in the police force, and she had a daughter who was a good looking daughter too that I would have probably said I as well. And I was like, oh, you've got good looking children there. Police officers, that was the. But they never see when they come up to visit, they never had their uniforms on. They were just like normal people. But I did say, and in fact, I didn't want to make her uncomfortable, right? So the first night, she'd went in the toilet, and I'd say to the other lassies there, "Oof, listen, Stephen, our son was in the whole time. I was visualising them in a police outfit, and we were all laughing. We better not say that to her." So it wasn't like 2 days later, but I said to her, listen, I've got to confess to you, seeing you went in the toilet, this is what I said. But by that time, she knew me, kind of thing, because every day in the hospital, in fact, see if you're in the hospital for 4 hours with somebody, you already know their whole life story, medical background, everything. That's just what it's like. As soon as somebody comes in, hi, I'm Linda, and we just get down to what do you like, what do you know like, what's your family like, blah, blah, blah. Because that's all you've got. That's all you've got. Is it Mexico, Paula? Yeah, they dig up the corpse and it's like pictures, they have selfies, and it's a whole day. It's like it's as if it's their birthday, but it's not just your family; it's all the families. This is what they do. This is what they see. I'm just going to get cremated. So my family are not going to be able to do that to me every year. Fuck that. I'm no looking my best, and you're digging me up and having me sit in front of folk. F that. But I appreciate other people's religions and beliefs. So, Stuart, see, we were talking about me having a YouTube channel, and I was talking about the mad stalker that I had, and Paula was in with me telling them about the stalker and how YouTube's great, but it can be really bad. In fact, look at that. Stuart, I don't know if you were here at the beginning of the stream, but I had to bring this up. I thought to myself, I'm not even going to mention this, right? But it's just niggling at me, niggling. Somebody had sent me a message saying how my live streams from the hospital was to get money, right? Super chats and shit like that. So I had to reassure this person that that whole time in hospital, etc., I got one PayPal donation, one. And the person was very generous, give me a PayPal donation, but that's all I got. And if I was to milk that, do you know? See, when I was at my dire straits, and Monday, where I could hardly gasp for a breath of air, do you not think I would fire up a live stream then, so that people could see, oh, look how bad she is? I fired up the first live stream on Saturday. That's because I always do a live stream on a Saturday. I didn't want to not do a live stream on a Saturday for you. And then I done one on the Monday. and that was visiting day, and I never had visitors, and I felt like visitors. So again, I feel as if I'm having to, I don't know, explain myself. And I also think I shouldn't need to have to explain myself. I shouldn't need to. But while I was in the hospital, I was just talking about all of yous. I was talking about yous, uh, and saying that these are the best group of friends I've ever had, and how lucky I am to have you as friends. And even the people that don't come in here to chat, I appreciate every single one of you, every single one. And it's nothing to do with money at all. Nothing. But see, some people, that's all they think about. See when you've listen, see when you've went through cancer and shit, right? See when you've been through cancer, ask anybody. You don't think, oh, I've got quite a good bank account right now. I've got quite a lot of cash in my purse. You don't think about that. That never goes through. Do you know what goes through your mind? The last time that you cuddled your family. What did you say last to your aunt, to your uncle? What was the last thing? When was the last time you cuddled your grandparents? What did you say? What did you have for breakfast that day? Is stuff like that you remember, and that's the reason I made this channel. But some people just want to annoy me, right? It's as if I've not been through enough the past couple of weeks, but people need to just, and I'm saying people as this one person, right, that's niggling at me, niggling. Yes, Paul, it is. It's really, really good. Stuart, I'm annoyed about it. There's my ASMR Tingle. Everyone, please subscribe to ASMR Tingle Pink. She's awesome. She's awesome. She's got a great channel. She needs more subscribers. Stuart, I was annoyed more than anything. In fact, Sophie kicked off. Sophie's been kicking off because again, think about it logically, right? See, if I was going for, oh, let's get a bit of cash going here. Do you know? Think in Monday night after I'd been took through the hospital and I was in a hospital bed, gasping for breath, I'd have fired up a live stream then, bring the cash in. I waited until I was better before I come on to talk to you because I couldn't wait to talk to you because you are my friends and stuff. And that's the kind of look. That's what you get. That's the kind of stuff you get. And see when I read it, I thought I'm not even going to mention that. I thought wouldn't mention it, but it's obviously getting to me so bad. The now, see, I'm getting breathless. See me getting breathless and now just getting worked up. Um, I annoyed me, so I've had to say. I wasn't going but there you are. You know what I'm like. I say that all the time about sending DMs to folk, but there you are. Thank you, Paul. Yeah, I shouldn't need to have to explain myself, but see, you do. And it's unfortunate, and I suppose it's just human nature. I can get like 100 beautiful comments, right? Beautiful comments. But see, the one comment that tells you you should be dead and you're horrible and your children are this and that sticks in your mind. And I don't know why that sticks in your mind, but it's not just me, it's other creators I've talked to, and that's what sticks in your mind. So I see my comment section, I don't read it usually. Now and again I see it and then maybe I'll reply or heart the odd one. But for my mental health, I couldn't read all that. I could not, because I've got a very low thing about me as it is. And with people telling you that kind of stuff, that's that is the thing I worry about with young people reading that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm 50, well, I'll be 52 in December, and I can't cope with that stuff. You know, even now, and see when you're going through the awkward teenage years, and you're getting told stuff like that, and sometimes you start to believe it. This is when it gets dangerous, right? I had to go on my medication after this. Something you start believing the stuff like, oh, my family are better off without me. That happened to me the one time. I've told you about it. I done something bad that I would never do again. But at the time, I thought my whole family would be better off without me. That's the only thing I can say. I mean, I'm an arsehole for even doing that, right? And I regret it so bad. But I thought at that moment in time, my family's better off. They're just, I'm a burden. This is the way I felt now. See if anybody's feeling like this, what I'm describing, please contact someone that can help you. And I get help through text. I didn't want to talk to somebody on the phone. No. But you can text people now, like the Samaritans and stuff, and it'll be through text message. You can block their number, they can block your number. You don't need to give your own address or name or whatever. And it's just somebody you can talk to. And if not, you can talk to me on Facebook. None of our conversations will go any further than me and you, ever, ever. Even if you were to say, see, Hershey's an absolute asshole, I still would not ever divulge your conversations. So it's a safe space for people to go to. That's what I want. That's what I've always wanted. But I was in that situation a few years ago. And it was when Sophie wasn't well. And I thought to myself, my daughter's dying here. And see, when she goes, I'm going to need to go with her. Because my other daughter and my son, they've got each other. My daughter's going somewhere without me. That's what was going through my mind at the time. I was I was I was really close. In fact, I had actually done something bad. But um, Joanna, hello, my beautiful Joanna. Thank you so much. Trolls are terrible, but they do that's. And Jackson, my gorgeous Ninja. And Jackson, you and your picture with your tattoos. What are you doing to me? And Jackson, what are you doing to me? I was like sweating, like, oh my god, beautiful pictures of you and your tattoos. Oh my god. You know, I had a wee crush for you before, but see, even now I'm like, M. Jackson's tattoos are awesome. And by the way, Paula, you need to show me when you should look at M. Jackson's tattoos. M. Jackson's tattoos are on point. M. Jackson, Paula was in the hospital with me, right? She was in the next bed actually, and she's going to get a nice tattoo here. But she wants, like, was it dandelions that she wanted right here? Um, she was asking me how many I have, but and Jackson, you're probably the same. When somebody asks you how many tattoos you've got, you're like, I don't know. They're just there and there and there and there and there and there. I don't know. I really don't know how many I've got. I've got a lot. But N Jackson's got, she's like a beautiful canvas. N Jackson, do you know what? You were teasing me. And Jackson, you were teasing. That's what I was. Oh dear God, you know, as if I wasn't running a temperature in the hospital enough. I was like, oh, like, well, I know, like, I can appreciate a good-looking body. It doesn't matter whose it is. I can, and N Jackson's got a good-looking body. Now, let me just put that out there. So is Esmer Tingle Pig, by the way. I mean, he's all beautiful. Like, I'm going to take these and get another drink. 'Cause I can't even be. We're going to just stay up all night. That's what we're going to do. Paula, you need to show me your tattoo. I want to see it. It's going to be beautiful. Uh, Paula is wanting, like, is it daffodil? It's not daffodils. Daisies or something here. I always wanted them covered again, but I can't get it because of the lymph node things. And I've got that one there. See, I don't know how many. I've just got tattoo places. Yes, Oh, that's going to be beautiful, Paula. Paula, that is going to be beautiful. That will be gorgeous. And Jackson, better when I saw your pictures. There you are. Listen, I'm a naughty lassie. I was naughty in the hospital as well. I can't even lie about it. I was looking. I was looking at the good-looking doctors and nurses, and then the fire engines come into the hospital. I was giving a good bloody look at that as well. Do you know who I've turned into? There's a programme in Scotland called, is it Tune the Fat? It's like Tune the Fat or something. And there's this woman that she plays a wee old, kind of like Mrs. Doubtwater. She plays like an old woman, and she's sex mad. Do you know what I mean? I've turned into this woman. Seeing you when you're in the hospital, it's just horrible. It's horrible. Devilish, thank you so much for coming in. Here I did forget. I did forget when we see when they're coming in and saying we need to examine you. I was like, right, you top off. I was like that. Oh, listen. Young for me though. There was none doctors that were my age. They were all really young, and I was like, oh my god, that's like my son's age. Good Lord. And then I'm thinking to myself, Linda, you're allowed to look. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to look the shit out of this situation. I absolutely looked the shit out of that situation. I did. Oh, hi. I been down to do her blood pressure. Well, I was like going to the woman. She needs attention, by the way. Somebody needs to go and do it. Oh, hi. Do you know, I stopped my cross stitching 3 days in. 3 days in, I stopped the cross stitching, I swear. Cross stitching got left. I don't know what I've been doing for 10 days. I have no idea what the hell I've been. I did watch some films and stuff, but apart from that, I don't know what I've been doing. Looking, I tell you. All right, I was doing my space news when I was saying that. Got her again. Anyway, what was I going to say? Don't even do that, Linda. I was ready to deep throat my pen. Let's not do that. And Jackson, the thing is, you meet people in hospital, and within half an hour, it's as if you've known them a whole year. You get to know who they are, what they like, what's their family like, where they stay, what their illness is, blah blah blah, all of that. So in a short time, you've got a real bond with people that are in with you, and you're not well. Do you know what I mean? You're not well. You're all going through the same kind of thing. So you bond with people really, really quickly. Right, but what was I saying here? Right, we got through the Russia thing. European Space Agency have said we're not your pal, by the way. Well, we're going to do this ourselves. So they're going to try and do a new rover for Mars. Oh my! We also talked about supernovas in space. That's like stars imploding on themselves, and how when they send out stuff, how it will eventually come to the Earth and impact us in some way. I spoke about the wee rover with that would come out and take samples of the Earth and stuff like that. Don't know, but I spoke about all that. I see. I missed a page. There we go. That's that one. October 2028. There you are. On October 2028, they're going to put up this new Mars rover. I knew I'd put the date down somewhere. And then the main topic was the solar eclipse by a guy called Bert McKenzie. He was from Stirling Astronomical. I can't say it. Stirling Stargazing Society. And then on the 9th of July, 1945, who was on here by that been then? Who was 1945? We were talking about a solar eclipse, right? But I wasn't born in 1945. That was before. That's my mum and dad's year. My mum and dad were born in that time. And then we were talking about Wyoming, which I spoke about, and they stayed on Jackson Lake. The 8th of April is the next year in Turkey that we can see a totality eclipse. So there you go, that was that. I'll put my thing back in my bag. Do you know what? I've got a lot of shit in here already. It's a brand new bag. But, that needs to go. That needs to go. What is that? Oh, that can send me. Right, oh, I'll keep that hanky as well. I'll put my back away. Right, we'll go back into the kitchen. See, it's not just. See, when you're literally like, I need to go back into the kitchen or I need to go to the toilet. I'm fine sitting here, it's just the getting up. It's a killer. Paul, oh, Joanna, do you know you get some beautiful nurses and doctors? You do, but you get some that aren't as good. But the majority of the nurses and doctors in my ward were awesome. Paula, I was the same in the you see me in the hospital. I was a hot mess in the hospital. Let's go to the kitchen get more beverage. I looked like shit in the hospital. But see that when you're in the hospital, you can't be right. One of my wee pals that was there before says she'd brought makeup in. I was like, okay, he's not unlike with makeup. So I was like, I'm not even going to do the makeup. Oh, guys, look, I've done my cross stitching. Look, I've framed it. This is my first week cross stitching thing. Framed it. I've got the other one. I can't be bothered doing it though. Oh, why is it saying undo typing? What the hell am I doing? That's my grandson's Easter present. Hold on, Bill. I don't even know this. Let's open this. This is for my grandson's Easter. I didn't want to get him like Easter egg or such. Woo! This is my grandson's 3D dino lamp. Everybody knows about the dino theme. Let's see what it's like. Oh my god! Oh, this is what I've got my grandson for his Easter. Look at that, and it lights up all different colours. Look at that. It's a different kind of egg. And there's these things which are, what the hell? Alright, my daughter can get it. Let's get the thing like that. So we'll look at that later. But oh my goodness, rather than an Easter egg, I thought I was getting my nice lamp for his bedroom. I can't believe he's got his own bedroom. This boy is just getting too big. He's just getting too old for my liking. Oh. Oh. Look what I've got though. Lots and lots of laxatives. Not that I've needed them. Here's my dingle pink discover. There we are. Look at them. This is Jason, guys. His lipstick. I've ground them down. There, Jason, you stay there. You stay there. Don't fall, Jason. Wore the man out, what can I say? Don't mean to brag or nothing, everyone. I do not mean to brag, but look, he's half the man he was when he came to the bungalow. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Paul. Yes, he's good. See, that's it. We've all got dinosaur tattoos. Do you know the only, well, not the only tattoo, but the one tattoo that, see, the other tattoos are just like because I like them kind of thing. The one for my grandson, and I've got one here. Wait, I'll show you. I've got one right here. Can you see? I don't know if you can see it right here. And it's a blue dot that I got for going through the radiotherapy machine. I'd never get that covered up. I don't even know why. I just wouldn't. I can't wait to see that dinosaur lamp all lit up. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. Let's get absolutely hammered first. Do you know, I want to play music. I want, oh, should I? See if I do, I'm gonna need to go back on and thingy. Oh, should I? No, I better no. Oh, see, I'm a bad lassie. Here, somebody said on TikTok and stuff you can play music. I might need to branch out and go there and we can all go on TikTok and let's see. Oh, oh. Let's see what I'm saying. This is what it's like. You've got a collapsed lung. That's what happens. Oh, oh. I'm still not myself. Oh, you need juice. You're running out of power. I have the power. Let me juice. She's ready. Tell me if you can feel it. Why is it squinty? There we are. I'll do. Oh. Oh, thank you, Paula, for coming in. I love you very, very much, and it's great seeing you in here. My wee pal that was in the next bed for me in hospital. Thank you so much for coming in. Tell you, it takes it out of you. Empty this get lung issues, and I'm not a smoker. And see, if I was to be smoking, I'd have just probably died. I'd have probably just died. Stuart, are you? Listen, your partner will be thankful for me juicing these up. That's give you, Stuart, a wee bit of that. Look after your partner. She'll look after you. Listen, I'm here to let guys know that maybe don't know how to treat your woman good, and she will treat you good. I was always a giver. I was always a giver. I do like a bit of taking though, but I was a giver. I was that floated my boat. Listen, here I told everybody about the date I had with me lying on the floor with the table on top of me and the wax up the walls, and well, I didn't put on any airs or graces. I was just like losing my knickers. Where's my knickers? I'm walking about with a wee towel and ass out. I took the knickers to the toilet. When I came out, knickers were gone. Where the hell's the knickers? I'm at the Morgan basement, bare-assed. Because I'm not putting my jammies on without drawers. Well, it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. We found the knickers 2 hours later underneath a chair. So there you are. That was the knicker mystery got solved. Now you can sleep better at night. Paula is a sweetheart, by the way, guys. Paula, do you know, I wish Paula would have been in longer kind of thing. As I say, I had 3 people in each bed. I was like an OG. I was like watching everybody coming in and going out, coming in and going out like that. But I think if we'd have spent more time, it'd have been hilarious. I think we'd have had a great time. Do you know what I mean? She seems like a sweetheart. Oh yeah, Stuart, if you got a different badge, Stuart, I'm going to give you a hashtag. I don't even know what that means, but you know something, Stuart? You just deserve a hashtag. You're just getting that just because I love giraffes. Guys, I missed. Oh, I wish I could. I wish I could. I wish there was like some kind of graph that could show how much I missed you, especially like last Saturday night when I done my wee live stream. I was missing you so much. Just and I'm thinking, oh my god, I wonder how they're all getting on. You know, this is the stuff. I'm dying in the hospital. I'm still like, oh my god, I wonder if they're okay. And I'd said to numerous people, I'm worried about them. I've not been on worried about these. And I knew I couldn't wait to come on just to sit here and talk to you and see your wee faces in the chat and stuff like that. Giraffes are the best. I've got lots of giraffes. Although a lot of the giraffes are out now, made way for toys. Toys and tents and stuff is my thing. Giraffe, that's one of the badges. Gion, see if you become a member on my membership club, you get a different badge from whatever tier you're in. I'm not even sure. So some of the badges might be Mr. Mikey and Poppy and stuff like that, and you work your way up to a certain badge. So that's the reason he's got badges because I gave him the badge. Have a badge, Stuart. Have a badge. Have a giraffe. Stuart, have a giraffe. You know, I think I've got a police badge as well. I remember my dad going, "Why do you get pictures of lady police officers and men?" I'm like, "Oh well, Dad, I appreciate all sorts." You know, I've never actually came out to my mum and dad. They don't need to know what I'm like. But again, I've never hid who I am either. I've never hid who I am. Look, nobody should need to hide for who they are. And let me tell you, see, no matter what your preference is in life with anything, and you come out to your family should say, that doesn't bother us, you're still the same person. And that's the right way. See if somebody comes out with oh, I'm not sure about that, then you need to just leave for your own sanity because that's no right. That's no right to judge people on who they are. Do you know, and that's why Stuart's got a giraffe. I gave him it. Have a giraffe, Stuart. Have a giraffe. Oh, giraffes are more. I mean, I've got one. I've got elephant's ass over there. I've got my giraffes here. I've got giraffes there. I've got zebra, and then over there I've got some giraffe things. But the majority of Africa is put away because the grants and stuff. That's the main thing, Stuart, and especially with family members. As long as your family members are happy, that's all you should. In fact, I don't care, but I do not care what preference my daughters and son is. I don't. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is that they find someone nice that's loving and caring and all the rest of it. That's the way it should be. But some people are just crazy bastards. As I say, even with the football and stuff like that, I don't understand this. I mean, you see me going to Celtic Park the other week, which I loved. Now, Rangers fans, they support a different team. For me, that's the only thing that's different for them and me. They like a different team. They're still the same person, still who they are, all the rest of it. So I don't understand it. I really, and I'm glad I don't in a way because I don't want to be like bitter or anything like that ever. But that's what it's me. It's just somebody likes a different football team. Why do we need to fight about it? Crazy. My wee granny, as I said to you, my wee granny, she loved a fight. You know, it wasn't a Celtic football match without her fighting with somebody. And she'd no earlobes. Her earlobes were all gone. It was just wee slithers of skin. Just wee slithers like that. Because of the amount of time she'd go out and fight, she just liked it. That was the Irish side, Stuart. My granny was the Irish side. McCafferty was her name. That was the Irish side. And she was the woman, she used to go out and arm wrestle guys in the pub for cash. But she was allowed to hold on to the table because she was a lady. And she would go down to the pubs and arm wrestle for money and end up getting all this cash and bringing it home. That's how she came home. She was sweet. I was always terrified there. But that was the Irish side of the family. She was like it wasn't. See, it wasn't a good night unless somebody was fighting. See, if everybody was in the room drinking, if nobody had a fight, then it was a failure as a night out. She was awful. In fact, it was her house that me and my brother used to play the game Hunt the Nun. Hunt the Nun. She stayed across from a convent, and me and my brother were told to stay in the bedroom to look out the bedroom window at my dad's car, because it was in a particular place in Glasgow that your car would get done in every 20 minutes. So we were the lookouts, basically, to look out, make sure my dad's car wasn't getting vandalised or broken into or whatever. And the convent was across from us. So me and my brother came up with this game called Hunt the Nun. And it was like looking at the convent and, oh, there's one there, and you'd see like a nun walking along the corridor. Oh, there's two. That I seen two. There's one, two. That's two to me, like that. And if you got a priest, that was like 5 points. I found the 5 points and stuff like that. So we had wee games going. It was like crazy. It was like a crazy time. But we kept ourselves busy. My dad's car's getting broke into, doing my little tyres off. Me and my brother, like, oh, there's a nun there. There's a nun there. Here, I don't know, Dad, about your car, but I've seen 5 nuns and 2 priests. Slap. See, this is it. Your parents weren't slow with you back then. Slap. You just get scalped. Scalped means slapped. You just scalped like that. And it was potluck wherever you were getting slapped, because they would just slash out. So you'd be like, oh, see if your mum and dad were hitting you like that, like, you'd just be like, because you didn't know what part of your body like. That was Glasgow or Scotland for you back in the days, Stuart, am I right? In fact, me and the wee one lassie in the hospital were talking about that, like if see if you were in trouble, you didn't know where to hide, because you would get just wherever your mum made contact with you, that's where you were getting it. That was back in the 70s and 80s. That's the kind of shit that went down. I never done that with my kids. I never needed to do that with my kids. Yes, Stuart, that's the kind of thing. Or, Stuart, for me, it was wait till your father's home. That was it. Wait till your father's home. You got to tell my dad. But that hits us a lot harder than the rest there. Okay. Mum, please don't tell her. I'm telling your father. Oh my God, you got to tell my dad. Not only had my mum already gave me into trouble and slapped the hell out of me, right? So I've had one doing. But I have to wait on my dad as well. Which means 2. I'm getting to, please don't tell them. That's 2 doing. Slap. See, they were heavy-handed, my parents. But that's the way they were brought up. I'm not saying that was right, the way I was brought up or anything like that. And I know a lot of people would say it was wrong, the way I was brought up. But that's the way I was brought up. I was brought up like slapping the hell out of you. That's what you get. That's what you get. Last bit of bread taken away, slap. I mean, we just used to get slapped round the clock. And I know that's hard for people to imagine, but that's just what it was like in everybody's house. We were all that. It was like, that's what you get. I personally, when I brought up my kids up, never done that because I knew how bad it was to receive that kind of stuff. And when my kids came along, I found giving them gifts. See if they were good, I would reward them, and if they were bad, I would take away. I thought that is as good as. And if that failed, I'd say, "You've really hurt my heart. I'm dead sad tonight because of what you done." You get to them that way, like, "You've made me sad because of what you done," kind of thing. So that's how I done my kids. But in my day, we slapped around the head. We just used to get it. Slap. In fact, I remember my dad get his new car, thinking to myself, "Oh, here, that's a good bit of wine in case he's angry at me in the car and he can slap me like that." That's what it was. We just used to always get slapped. It was just a thing. I know a lot of people in these days would class that as something really bad, but nah, it's just everybody's house was the same as mine. I wasn't. Our house wasn't any abnormal to the neighbour's house because they used to get the same. Those Christ mums throwing slippers at me. Just that's the way it was in everybody's house. Everybody's house was like that. Stuart, we would just get straight up battered. We used, in fact, I used to remember, see if there was a confrontation that was like a square go with somebody. I used to look at them and think, "You can't hit me as hard as my mum and dad, so I'm going for it here." So that's how I used to get through the square goes with folk because nobody could hit me as hard as my mum and dad could. I mean, I remember. I know this is terrible, but I remember my legs being out in welts and stuff like that, really, really bad, like their handprint and stuff like that, which shouldn't happen. But that's just the way it was back then. I don't not love my mum and dad for the way they brought us up. They brought us up hard. But you know something? Me and my brother would always call the neighbours Mr. and Mrs. such and such, Mr. McDonald, Mrs. McDonald, stuff like that. See if anybody was to come up and talk to us, we would give them respect and say, "Oh yes, I'll try not." We would give people respect. There was respect. I know we were beat down, but still, um, we gave people respect, adults respect, um, when we were older. And see if another neighbour said, "I'm going to speak to your mum." "No, please don't talk to my mum and dad." You'd be, I don't know, ground down. I don't even know the word for it, but that's just the way it was back in my day. Betty, my gorgeous Betty, thank you so much. Betty, I'm even better now seeing your gorgeous wee avatar, your wee face there, whatever. I just love seeing these in my chat. That's it, Stuart. There's no respect. Back in my day, it was, as I say, Mr. and Mrs. and stuff like that. It was like you gave and see if somebody came out, an older person came out and went, "Stop kicking that ball up there," you would stop it. See nowadays, an older person comes out and says, "Stop kicking that ball," they're going to get dog shit through their door. That's why they're getting fireworks and stuff like that. We never had that at all in my day. In my day, there was respect kind of ground into you. But saying that, my kids know about respect. They never got battered in the way I got battered and stuff like that. They never got battered at all. But they still show people respect. So yes, blue butterfly. I get the belt in school. See, a teacher belted me. I remember a teacher belt. I was in primary four, so that's what. I was 7 years old. Seven. I was a Catholic school, and the teacher's pet flicked a crane over at me, right? So I thought, "Oh, aye, flicking a crane." I flicked it back, and the teacher said, "That's it. I've seen you flicking a crane. Go and get the belt." I had to go to another classroom and ask for the belt. "Can I have the belt, please?" Ooh, everybody was doing that to me. I was like, oh my God, baby. Went back to class. She had me lift my hands higher, 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 and then she belted me about 3 or 4 times. I could feel my hands were stinging. I was crying and everything like that. Went back to my seat. So somebody had said to my brother, and my brother was nasty as hell to me. I said to my brother, she got the belt. My brother blackmailed me for 2 weeks, although my brother cannot remember this, right? My brother can't remember any of this, right? I can remember it, and I bring it up often to him. He blackmailed me. You better tidy my room, or I'm telling Mum you got the belt. You better shine my shoes, or I'm telling Mum. You better take the dogs. I'm telling Mum. And eventually, he told my mum. After all the blackmailing, he eventually told my mum. And my mum went up to the school. I'm in class. I can hear my mum outside going, "Don't you ever touch my daughter." I was like, "Oh my God, I'm going to take her." My mum's out there going, "You don't, if you've got a problem with Linda, you contact me. Not in any way do you ever touch my daughter." My mum was going for it outside. I was like, "Oh my God." Do you know that teacher said nothing more to me? After that, she said nothing. And she didn't treat me bad. My mum was going to kill her. My mum was going to kill her. She was. Um, this is the same teacher, by the way, that there was a wee girl. I've said this numerous times, but there was a wee girl that was terrified of thunder and lightning. And with a really bad thunderstorm one day, this wee girl was flinching, and she kept going, "Stop it." I can't help it. Flinching. Oh, stop it. She made the wee girl stand with her nose touching the window like that, with her eyes open, waiting in the flashes, and see if she like, "Get your nose on that window." This is what this woman was like. Weirdo. See if I was to get a hold of her the day, I would. I would spend like a month or two in Cornvale happily. Angel, thank you so much. Oh, I feel so good to be home. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. My brother was terrible to me. My brother, see if he was getting a baton or anything like that, I would stand in front of my mum and dad and go, "Don't hit him. Please don't hit my brother." Like that. See if it was me, I'd be like, "Come on, mum, slap her again," and stuff. It was terrible. Of course, now he can't remember any of this. Conveniently, isn't it? You're an asshole. Joella, my gorgeous Joella. Hello, hello. Joella, the teacher was horrible. This teacher, wait, this teacher, I've said this story before, absolutely true. This teacher said to us, it was like I don't know, a Friday or something like that. Painting day. And I've got my paintbrushes here. Painting day. Who wants to go and paint a picture today? Me. Well, let's paint. Right? We're going over to this hut. It was like a shack, right? Like a hut. Let's go over to the painting hut and we'll all do a picture. Yes. We all go there. Let's all go. She put your apron on. We had aprons on and stuff like that. Have you got paints? We've all got our paints. Have you got paper? We've all got our paper. Think about what you want to paint, and I'm thinking, I want to paint a house, right? I just want to paint a house. Can't wait painting the house. I'll give it to my mum. She'll like it. Right? The teacher said, "Right, everybody, get your paintbrush." Paintbrush. Wet it. We'll wet it. Put it in the paint, and I'm thinking, green for the trees. And then she went, "Right, everybody, put the paintbrushes back. Take the aprons off. Nobody's painting today because Jimmy was a bad boy, weren't you, Jimmy? Jimmy was a bad boy, therefore nobody's painting today. Everybody take everything, all the paint off. Let's go back to class." And we're all going, "Jimmy, you're a asshole." We're all like that. No, that's inciting bullying for one. Sees a teacher, that's you singling some poor asshole out. They're the ones to blame and all the rest. But how sadistic do you need to be to do that to kids? It's the absolute, I swear on my kids, that is an absolute, if all my stories I tell you are true, but I mean, it's a hard one to believe, but that actually happened. And I think to this day, I would love to see her. I would love. I mean, I would do a couple of months. I would do a couple of months just to see her. I would do a couple of months in Cotton Vale because she was evil doing that. I can't even imagine doing that to any kids. She was doing it a whole class. That lassie was she was getting her jollies is all I can think. He doing that to kids. She predator is with that shouts at her. Horrible. I imagine doing that saying we all had a wee bits of paper and their paints and everything, aprons on already to paint. Right, put the paintbrushes down now. We're all going home. Back to the class because he's so and so. So this poor guy was getting hate for. I can't believe it's your fault. We're not getting. It's not his fault at all. It's not that poor boy's fault. It's the teacher's fault for being an asshole. Everybody was like picking on him. That was your fault. You done that to us. Horrible person. So it just shows you we get these kind of people out there. It's hard for us all to believe, but it's true. You get these kind of folk out there, maniacs, absolute crazy. I watch a lot of serial killer documentaries, mind you. I do watch a lot of serial killer, but you know, as I said, I can watch all that about Ted Bundy and stuff. See if you show me some of those dogs limping, I'm like, oh my god, there's a dog limping in that episode. I can't. I can't. There's a dog. It's limping. That's it. Cannot. What is wrong with me that I can watch that? Juella, my usual. I'm drinking my Russian flavourings and Angostura bitter and Tesco's tropical crush. Oh, a bit of tropical. I can't do it with animal. Juella, I don't know if you got to hear what I said in the beginning. Oh, Jenny, I'll be your sister. If you want me, I'll be your sister. I'm 52 this year, but I'll be your sister, no bother if you want me. If you want me, I'll be there. No, but I, see, when I was in hospital, Joella, me and the wee woman across me, we were all sitting this one night talking about our animals, right? And when I sleep, I've always got Poppy. She's my bed buddy. Poppy's always in with me every night, right? And if I wake up and I put my hand down, she's there for me to clap and stuff like that. So we're all talking about our dogs. And this lady in the one of the bed, why my dog was in a fight. And we were going, oh, that's terrible. Oh, this other dog was really bad and was shaking my dog about. And we were going, oh, that's terrible. I can't. And I was saying, I can't listen to things like that. Things like that, I can't listen to. And the neighbours, my friends going, no, I can't. She says, I've got pictures. I was like, oh, no. No, me and the poor lady across it, we're on the oxygen, right? So we're kind of wired up to our bed. We can't move unless it's, ooh, we've got to buzz for it. I'm going to go for a pee now. You buzz, boop, you thingy the thing to go for a pee, right? You've got to, because when you're like, your lungs, you're wired up the whole time. And anyway, I'm like, no, I don't want to see pictures. I don't want to see pictures. Listen, Joella, she came over to us with pictures. I'm not even going to tell you what the pictures were like, but they were bad. Pictures that just now I can visualise that I really don't want swirling around my brain, but she showed me them and then showed the lady across, and we looked, can't believe, and we'd said to her, please don't show us the pictures. She was there, there's the pictures there. Like that. Who does that though? Hold on, the dog's getting attacked. Let me take some pictures here. Joella is still the now swirling in my brain. Swirling in my brain, the pictures. This is why I can't see like kids as well, anything to do with kids. Kids and animals, I cannot. I can't do it. I'll be swirling my brain forever. This is why I've got so much respect for my son. And I don't really hate to, dare I tell lie. I'm happy to talk about him because, as I say, the lady across me, her son and daughter were in the police force. And I'm saying how Peter's going to go in the police force as well. And in the cyber crime division, you know what I mean, and all that kind of stuff. So the things my son has got to look at is things like are on the dark web. I've never been on there. I will never go on there. I do not recommend anyone to go on there because it's full of bad stuff. Bad stuff. And see, once you see something, you can't unsee it. As in the pictures I seen during the week of the wee dog and stuff. Now my son's going through training and stuff like that. That you've got to leave your job at your job. You can't come home with the visions. So he's quite good that way. Um, but I couldn't. There's certain people that can do certain jobs, and not everybody can do that job. So I am so proud of my son. This is his last year. This is it. I'm so proud of what he has done, and we were talking about stuff like that. But I can't anything to do with animals and stuff. I can't in kids. I can't. Blue butterfly. I know. Listen, we've seen the pictures. We're like, oh no, I don't want to see the pictures. We've seen the picture. It was horrific. Let me just say it's horrific. Horrible. And see my wee dogs. See Jack Russells are terrible that way. They will woof, woof. They'll woof at bigger dogs. See like big Rockwells and stuff. Jack Russells will. Jack Russells are as soft as anything, but they'll still woof. They've got wee man syndrome, I say. So they'll woof at folk. Woof, 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 like that. Even if they're bigger, Jack Russells will do wee man syndrome. And bigger dogs will just come and kill them. Do you know what I mean? That's just what will happen. So, Joella, they did go in a bad mood though. I knew they would. I knew they would. They come in and I got a wee clap and that, and then they just disappeared. They weren't coming over at me. I was going, come on over, come on. Nah, they would not come over. Peter had to scoop Poppy up and bring her over to me. And I was clapping, and she jumped away as if, F you, mother. Who are you to be leaving us? But last night she slept in bed and she was her usual lying on her back like that while I was rocking her wee belly. So, yes, Martin Pink, it was beautiful seeing you on your live the other day. Was it the day or yes? I don't even know what day it is. But listen, Martin Pink, see if you want to put your wee link to your channel in the chat, please do so. Or Joelle or MD, if you want to do that, I don't mind at all. Putting your, because these are all awesome. These are all awesome. And that's something I've never. MD this want to come in here and put their channel on, by all means do it. I don't mind. Yes, Martin Pink, I want to be sitting there with you though, that's the thing. With all the beautiful lights and sounds. See, in my neck of the woods, if you're in Scotland, see at night time, it's silent. The only thing that breaks the silence is wee Ned's getting lifted with the police. You bastard, I'm going to get you. You talking about, I'm going to get you nothing. I'm going to go mental. I saw that here. Remember, I looked at it and there was a guy standing like come on then, come on. He was like inviting MD. Come on for a fight. He was inviting MD and the whole of the screen. Come on. anybody fight me. He was just wanting. I'm out there. I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying I'm enjoying just watching. Everybody, please check out my beautiful friend ASMR Tingle Pink. Not only is she beautiful looking, but she does awesome content. There's people that do awesome content. Oh, my doggies. Oh my god, I know I love my babies so much. Mr. Mikey, he likes a cuddle. He likes Poppy, not so much. Poppy, she's looking at me. I'm going away. Mikey, not so much, but Poppy, she loves coming up on her mummy and into bed. But Mr. Mikey's different. He's 17 though, guys. 17. 17, my boy is. I've got his wee, see, his nails, people be like, look at your dog's nails. I've, not only me, but the vets as well. We always try, there's these wee clippers. Mr. Mikey's nails are very, very long. But see, if you were to see Mr. Mikey's nails, see the vein comes to about there. Mr. Mikey's vein in his nails are very, very, very long. We can't, in fact, the last time I was at the vet, and it wasn't long ago, his nails all clipped, and one of the nails took too much, and it was bleeding, bleeding, bleeding. They had to get some kind of thing to cauterize it to stop it bleeding. So that's what his nails are like. They're just very, very long. There's no much we can do about that. But oh my god, you would do anything for your angels. I love them so much. Yes, my Tinkle Pink and your wee kitties. Yes, my Tinkle Pink's got a wee kitty called Poppy as well. Oh my goodness. I love kitties. I love all the animals. In fact, only thing I don't like is wasps. Draw the line at that nonsense. Joella, yes. Did in fact, as I say, wasn't it Mr. Mickey's eye? I got his nails done twice, and it's only a matter of like 4 months since they've been done. And when they cut, it was like bleeding, bleeding, bleeding. To put the thing on, so his nails look very, very long, but you can't cut them any. See, if you were to cut them closer, I suppose you'd need to put them under anaesthetic or something. I suppose, but his veins run really. But Jack Russells are like that. That's what Jack Russells are bred for, is like digging and stuff. So look, I'm not going to get Mr. Mikey's nails cut so they're all bleeding and all the rest of it, just so people are like, oh, I your dog's nails. As long as my look at him, you can see my boy there. There he is, 17, guys. My boy is 17. So as long as I'm doing something right for that boy, that's the main thing. Danielle, thank you so much. I'm feeling a lot better, especially see when I'm just sitting here. I'm absolutely normal, but see when if I get up to go to the toilet, the lung must be still collapsed or just. It's a left lung, by the way. I showed my daughter my my letter for getting out of hospital from my doctor, and I had everything on it, and it's the left lung that's collapsed. So that's the one. So I'm doing my best. I'm trying to breathe as deep as I can, do my exercises. I'm taking my inhalers. I've already been through all the antibiotics, steroids. I've still got these wee tablets to take. These are just to um, break up any fluid that's in your lung. I don't know if you can see that for the hospital. So I've been taking them as well. So I'm doing my bit. But I couldn't have predicted this. I had no idea a chest infection could do this. So see if any do have a chest infection, please get it seen to. I thought I'd be able to cope. It ended up my lungs were full of water and it collapsed one of my lungs, and that's why that happened. So please, I've also got asthma, which isn't good, but my asthma is always under control. But just me doing that, So any of getting like see your doctor immediately. Don't leave it, because see if you do, you could end up with the kind of shit that I've been through for the past 12 days. Joella, I'm wondering how long it's going to take, because I'm still dead breathless. See, when I go in the kitchen and things, breathless. I go to the toilet, breathless. See, when I'm sitting here, I'm fine. I'm fine. As soon as I start walking, it just kicks in. And oh, I wish it didn't. It's dead annoying. It's really, really annoying. But even see if I'm talking a lot, I get breathless. And that weird, even just talking can make you breathless. Who'd have thought? Oh my God, Jenny. I love bunnies. Oh my goodness. Does it take weeks, Joella? I know I'm not right. I know for a fact I'm not right, because I'm still hard to breathe. But see, even that breathing sounds better than what it was. But see, before it was really loud and rattly. So I know I'm getting better. It's taking its time. It's pissed me off. Oh my goodness, Jenny, you've got bunnies. Oh my goodness. Oh, we had a wee rabbit, and we stayed in Easter house, right? See, it's like we stayed in a close Easter house, and we had a rabbit called Rabby Dasher. There you go. Rabby Dasher was the name of the rabbit. And I remember my mum used to used to be bouncing about in the house and shit under the bed and all that. I remember that. Rabby Dasher. Blue butterfly, this is what I'm saying is, see if you've got a chest infection. I was stupid. I mean, I thought I was going to be able to fight it off. It's just because I have in the past, right? See, in the past, I've had chest infections. I've got over it and been fine. For over 10 years now, this is the way it's been. I've had an infection, I've been fine, and I've about my way. It's got better. This time, for some reason, I don't know, maybe it's because I've caught that virus twice or whatever. Maybe it's done something to my lungs or whatever. See if you can talk. But when on that Monday, coming from my bedroom to here, I was bursting for the toilet, even sitting here, and I couldn't physically get up to go to the toilet. I was like bursting, bursting, bursting. But to phone an ambulance, I ended up wetting myself, guys. No, I know. I ended up not here on the couch or nothing like that, but when I was going into hospital, I had went into a mad coughing fit, right? That I was like exhale. There was no inhale at all. It was just like everything was coming out like that. And I accidentally went. And I was so embarrassed, and I'm still embarrassed. But see if I'm embarrassed, but it's something that maybe yous will go through in the future, or yous have been through. I don't mind talking about it, and then somebody's going to go, well, that happened to Linda. That's the kind of thing that happens. I felt so embarrassed. I had to say, I'm dead embarrassed, by the way, but I've actually wet myself here. And when I went got my wee gown and knickers and stuff like that. But it was just, you feel like absolute horribleness. That's the way you feel, like just absolute horribleness. And that's never happened to me really. I mean, I've been able to hold my bladder, but I was bursting by the time they called the ambulance, and then coughing. It was just horrible, horrible experience. Yeah, pneumonia, Danielle. Yes, Joella, I know. See, the pneumonia. There was a lot of ladies in with pneumonia. at the time. But Joella, I'm thinking my lungs maybe I haven't realised for the virus thing, and I caught that twice. My asthma was fine, and I mean, it actually caught me right out of the blue because I've always been really good at controlling my asthma. Right, I'd take my preventative inhaler once in the morning, once at night, and I don't even need to take the blue inhaler. Now and again, if I'm feeling a bit breathless, I take the blue inhaler. Other than that, I've controlled it for over 10 years from my last episode. This was like this this snuck up so fast. It was like there was no even time to pack knickers. There was no time to pack nothing, right. It was like I thought I was dying. See when we go, and it was a 999 call. It was a 999 call. That's a 911 in like America. I couldn't even say my name. I couldn't even speak. See, by the time I got to the hospital, I went in and they were all just working on it. There was like doctors and nurses. It was just like everybody was working on it. It was like I thought I was dying. I thought I was dying. I did. And I'm thinking about my grandson and my dogs, and it's scary. See when you're going through that. And the worst thing is if you can't physically see, I've been through pain with the metal rod in my leg and all the rest of it, right? I've been through a lot of pain, but the most scary thing ever is when you can't breathe. See, when you can't breathe, you panic. It's like, can you imagine getting dunked under the water, not being able to breathe? You get that panic feeling. That's what it's like. That is what it's like, but you're not put underwater. You're above water, but you can't get that kind of oxygen in your lungs. You start to panic. You really do. And panicking makes it worse. So it was just so horrible. Oh my God, Jenny, did you? Oh, Blue Butterfly, it's okay. Thank you so much. Danielle, thank you so much. I love you all so much. I love you all so much. But see, I get on here and I can talk to you about it. So if anybody's went through that kind of thing, they can realise they're not alone. I've peed myself, right? So see, like, oh, I don't know if I looked, I've done it, and it's no something I've thought to myself. Do you know what? I think I'm just going to piss myself here. I think I just want to do it. It's nothing like that. It happens, and there's nothing. See, when I was coughing, as I say, it was like a out a coughing. I couldn't get a breath in. It was all out, like that. I couldn't get a breath in. It was all out. And see, when I was doing that, God knows what was happening down here, but I was peeing myself. And I had to say to the nurse, I was dead embarrassed. I was embarrassed. I was dead embarrassed. And all the nurses and doctors, by the way, when I was in, were brilliant. All of them were absolutely brilliant. I mean, we knew that I had to, like, before a dentist that slapped my head, and then a nurse that was horrible to me, but they were all absolute wonderful. I could not say anything bad about any of the treatment I got. I got wonderful treatment for beautiful people, and I appreciate every single one of them. Um, but yeah, it's I'm not doing it again, guys. I'm not doing that again. I'm staying here now. Uh-uh. That's not happening. But if you maybe it might take a while for my breathing to get better. But when I'm doing my videos, hopefully that doesn't take away from the relaxation of the videos. And listen, see the amount that I love yous. I'm hoping yous get that through the camera. See, today I've actually got my makeup on. I've got another two videos for yous that I've not been able to put up yet, but the videos today, I was so happy doing the videos. I felt like crying. I was doing it. Oh God, I'm going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I felt like crying. Just be doing your makeup today there. I'm going to cry, ain't I? I'm not going to cry. I've done enough crying. Mm. Right. I done your makeup today, and I was emotional when I started doing your makeup. I'm going to cry. Nah, I'm not going to. Do you know what? I'll go and get a drink. I don't want to cry, Ease. I just felt dead happy to be with you today. I thought I was going to die and I wouldn't see any of you again. Oh God, Linda, oh, I want to slap myself. Oh Jesus, I want to slap myself. Sorry guys, I don't mean this. I don't mean it. Oh, F. I did get dead emotional today. See, when I was doing my video, me's today, I get dead emotional. Because you start thinking this could be it, right? That's what I'm thinking. When I first went in, I thought it was cancer, right? That's what I thought. Immediately, that's what I thought. I thought it was the cancer back. So I thought this is it. I mean, I've had it for 2014 to now. I've lived a bit. I thought this is my time. So you go through all that again, and as I can't help it, but other people that have been through cancer are exactly the same as me. Apparently, that's where you go to when you first, when like lungs or anything like that, that's brain or oh, I've got a sore head. Do you think that's it? That's it. It's back. It's back. So for the first few days, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, this is it. I'm dying. I'm never going to see him again. And just let me tell you that you were in my thoughts while I was going through that kind of shit. I was thinking about all yous, and I can't even help it. And look, I can tell you, but some people might not believe, but my daughters will be able to tell you that I was thinking about yous and stuff. Oh, F. Sorry, guys. It's creeped up on me. Daniel, did you see it? I couldn't help it. It was just all happening. Jenny, I was treated wonderfully. I was treated so good. Jenny, do you want to see some? Look, they even kept. There's my wee. Look, there's my wee thing, and it's got salt and sugar. that I got for my hospital dinners. So I've got that sitting there. So I can get myself. But it does. If, I thought I was going to die at the beginning of the week. I really did think I was going to die. And I was thinking about using my grandson and my daughters and how's everybody and the dogs and how people are going to cope and all the rest of it. Because see when it's scary, scary, scary. So see if you know somebody that's got asthma or anything like that. It is. Let me tell you, it is I've had a metal rod down my leg. Don't forget, right? I've had a metal rod fused to the bone in my leg and going through my ankle. Pins put in the whole rest of it. It's a different kind of thing. That is pain. See when you can't breathe is panic. There's pain and there's panic. When you can't breathe into your lungs, you panic. See when you've got pain in your leg like I did, it's pain. You can get rid of or help the pain. When you can't breathe in, you panic like F. It's like, as I say, getting dunked underwater. That's where, and you physically can't get it into your lungs. It's the most, it's so scary, 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 scary. And then, will it ever? And that's what I'm thinking of now. I'm feeling a bit breathless now just because I'm getting emotional. But am I ever going to be right again? Is this going to be me forever? Is my lung going to inflate itself? How does a collapsed lung heal itself? Nobody's told me that. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is, like, well, I'm telling you, I'm an open book for yous. Oh, Danielle, thank you so much. Danielle, I love you so much. You have made me smile today, so thank you so much. I needed a wee smile, and just reading that wee comments made me smile. Thank you so much. Joanna, it's scary, and not just for me, for everybody that's in that situation. You can see the panic. See, when people come into my ward was a respiratory ward, so it was people with like pneumonia and things to do with the lungs, and as that. So as I say, the only thing I've got is panic. People panic. See, when you can't breathe, think about it. You've got a sore finger, it's sore. See, when you can't breathe, you panic. And that's the worst thing to do. Don't panic, it's worse. But listen, that you can't help it. You cannot breathe in. It's like, and nobody else can help you breathe unless like, you get the breathing tube down. Do you know they were, did I tell you? I didn't even tell you. They were going to put me through to intensive care. See, when I first went in, they were going to take me through intensive care and put the breathing thing down my throat. That's what they were going to do. That's how bad I was. That's what they were going to do. Put the thing down my bloody throat to help me breathe. They were asking me about machine. Oh, I can't even remember what the F the machine was, but that's what it was. So it was bad. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I have loved today my videos. I've got another 2 videos, by the way, to edit and put up. But there's one up today, and I've enjoyed. Oh, just been on. See, since I put my camera on this morning, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm here. I was like, it was amazing that I'm back. I'm so happy that I'm back with you, and I want to thank you all for your beautiful messages and love and everything that you have sent me. It's meant the world to me, I can assure you. And I love you all from the bottom of my heart. I love you. And listen, see if you ever need to talk or anything like that, you can get me on Facebook. Any kind of messages you send me is private. I will never tell them to another living soul. And just I love you so much. You are so beautiful. And I'm going to give you a big kissy now. Are we ready? Woman, I've got a message here. Hold on, I need to get the full effect of the kisses. We're ready for the kisses. I love you so, so, so much. Mwah. Bye, everyone.